let's say you only got in to PLSX.
Yeah.
So you only have PulseX. Would you trade one for one that entire bag of PulseX for PulseChain if given the opportunity?
For one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you'd rather
I
have
probably wouldn't do
PulseChain.
the entire bag. I wouldn't do not the entire bag. 75% of it if it was 1-to-1. Yeah, that's I would do that in a heartbeat.
So
Yeah.
you'd rather hold? You think holding PLS is more profitable over time than PLSX, or at least launch apparently?
I don't know long term, but short term, yes. I think PLS is the one that's going to moon out the gate because less people got it, more people want it, and there's less of it available.
Yep.
PLSX, there's a lot more supply, man. And yeah, people FOMO'd that hard. I mean, let me put it to you this way. I was around during the PulseChain sacrifice, but I only put a little bit into it because I was just starting to get into Hex and I didn't really want to sacrifice my Hex for it. But boy, do I regret that now. when PLSX sacrifice came about, I threw everything that I could in, really, that wasn't staked. I just threw everything in because I was like, I ain't missing that opportunity again. I'll regret it later.
Yeah.
So yeah, this time around, yeah, if I could go back, I would have chucked a lot more into PulseChain. But yeah, I don't know if I would trade all of it. I would like to hold a bit of both. And obviously you've got the staking on PLSX as well. So that's going to be generating some nice yield for you potentially. So I don't know what the price difference will be in terms of like, I think PLS price is going to be way higher than PulseX price personally. But whether the overall price outweighs the yield as well, I don't know. But yeah, if I could, I just think that PLS is going to be like more in demand, unless the yield on a PLSX is really good. Like then, otherwise, there's not going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, the yield and the third-party tokens and all that stuff too.
What's your opinion on that one? Would you trade your PLSX 1-to-1 for PLS?
You know, I try to take the contrarian view of like I start questioning if. I mean, I think that's a general consensus. I think a lot of people didn't get in PLSX, and they did, or sorry, they did get in PLSX, but they wish they would have got more in PLS. So it sounds like definitely during the pre-bridge ratio trading, I think it's going to be crazy different, ratios going on there. I think it's going to be super irrational, at least for a little while. So I don't know. I tend to think, okay, if everyone's going one way, how can I profit the other way? So I don't know. I think everyone's going to be FOMOing the PLS. If you have a bag of it, you're going to get some really good deals, really sweet deals, at least at first around the launch phase, I think.
I think PLS moons out the gate and then like PLS goes up, PLSX goes down. And personally, I'm planning to buy PLSX when it goes down. That's going to be basically whatever the crowd is doing, I'm going to be doing the opposite all day long.
You should try to profit from it. Yeah. Especially if you have a bag of PLS, I mean, you're going to get, if you want some PX, some people are speculating it's going to dump pretty hard. So if you have a bag of PLS around, there's a lot of people will probably trade you a lot more PX than you think that they rationally would for it. So that could be something to take advantage of. It's hard to say. I mean, the first year or two, maybe PLS shines really well. And then, maybe 5 years from now, that staking and stuff for PLSX, all that. I mean, there's just so many supplementals for both. It's just hard to compare them. Like which one? It's like, do you like being a multimillionaire or a multimillionaire? It's like they're both great. So yeah, hard to say.